I'm Richard Elashadi or Tuzeme. Protests that they go on for the 36 states of the Federation because of high cost of living. You get the point now. Every state, Labour Congress, they'll come aside. They cry for the cost of living because common man, they die. You get the point now. Meanwhile, so they say federal government, they try to resolve the issue, but Labour Congress president does say, no, what of people when say they're not they work? If you talk about the increase of a minimum wage, what of those that are not working? They're not be human being. You take sure, say how those people take they survive. You take care about all those guys. What of people when say they don't retire? So many things that lead to this protest, because this protest not be just for increase for minimum wage. Now hunger protests now they go on for the 36 states. So the government need to stand up. You get the point, to resolve this issue of hunger strike when they this country. If not, water will pass Gary.
A rally. We're here to, do a rally so that Mr. President, we know how Nigerians feel. We know where it is pinching us. You know, the tendency for you to have a president and the ministers and advisors around will not tell him exactly what happens, is possible. So we are out to do a protest today to register before Nigerians the level of suffering, and we are calling it peaceful rally. The meeting you saw, there was a meeting on Sunday till late, there was a meeting yesterday till late, all was aimed at saying, don't come out. But we're out, and out we are for a peaceful rally to tell Nigerians that we are hungry. There is hunger in the land. Yes, there's nobody that doesn't know. Yes. There's nobody that doesn't know that a bag of rice is about 70,000 now, yes, or more. You can't buy Indomie. You can't buy anything. So you say bread is out of reach. With 30,000 naira minimum wage, if you eat a loaf of bread every day, you'll be spending almost 40,000. If you and your family will be on a loaf of. So and somebody is saying we should not say this. We are going to tell the government, we are going to tell the whole world, so that they can take measures to know where this is pinching us. Ordinary food produced in this country is being exported because all the countries around us, their currencies are high. Now people prefer to go and sell it there where they will get better money. So and nobody is checking even our borders. Check what is happening in Lagos. The customs say they are selling product they seized, and there were about 7 people that died. Have they compensated for such families? Who is responsible for the death of such people? Now because of hunger. There's absolute hunger, and you say we should not say we are hungry. So should we keep quiet and die? The answer is no. So that's why we're coming out.
Now there are also some people who have the view that this protest shouldn't be coming up at a time when the federal government is already negotiating for a new minimum wage.
This protest is not about minimum wage. You have to understand it. This protest is about hunger. What of those that are not working? The minimum wage, when will it be completed? When will it be implemented? What will be the minimum wage that will remove hunger? The UN said that the poorest man should be fed on $2 per day. That's the poorest. And if you have a family of 6 people, at $2 per day by 6 is $12. In a month, you have $360, which translates to about 700,000 naira. Is that the minimum wage you are talking of? Is that what will feed you? On feeding alone. I'm not talking on transportation and accommodation. So what are we saying? Medical. So what are we saying?
So in the meantime, what are the short-term solutions that you are proposing to the federal government to implement so that these challenges will
well, we don't tell them what to do. We'll tell them how we feel. There was hunger in the land, but it wasn't this bad until deregulation. And then after deregulation, we proposed all that we needed to. If they had solved the problem of transportation immediately, they would have solved almost 50% of the problem. Because even when you process garri in the village, you need to transport it to town.
That's true.
The expenses you incurred on transportation, you add it to the cost of garri. So the moment they touch PMS, you can't fill your tank with 30,000, 40,000. So the moment they touch it, and we say, okay, CNG buses. These 7-8 months, no one bus is on the street. So we have provided all those solutions. Even the cash transfer, they are still telling us now that they will start the cash transfer. And they were playing politics with it, that they were diverting it to their accounts, some ministers and officials. The cash transfer you are supposed to transfer to individuals, the poorest of the poor, up to now has not been implemented. Tax relief by workers, not done. Almost everything. No state government has paid the wage award. Nothing. So what are we saying? And these are proposals you have made before. So if the proposals you have made before, have not been implemented, what are you going to do? Short-term measures like what? There is no agricultural product right now. You can't even talk of agriculture if you don't solve the problem of banditry. Never. You can't talk of food security if you are, well, even the silos are not working. So why are you going to say them? They're not even thinking of greenhouses. The shortage of land is not being addressed. You can't have food sufficiency when you have shortage of land. It's not done. And when people can't go to their farm to farm.
So for how long will the workers be on the streets to make this demand?
After today, we review our situation. We review our situation and decide other steps to be taken. Thank you. Thank you.